Today I'm going to talk about the best business you can start in this century because I've seen a lot of changes in terms of maybe the economies, the revolution, the trends, and you are looking for a business that you want to develop and to have a very successful business in this century. So stay tuned as I'm going to take you through the process before I discuss the actual business. If you are looking for that kind of business, stay around. Leave your question in the comment section as I'll be discussing different trends and different revolution about the current trends in business. So as I start, there are so many questions people are asking themselves when it comes to business. For example, people are asking themselves, what is happening to the world today? Why are millions of people losing jobs? Why do we have people who are looking for jobs and are not getting them? Or people are searching on ways to survive when it comes to in terms of business. For example, for you to understand those kind of questions, you need to understand the current trends in the world today. For example, let me show you example of the things that are happening. For example, if you look at the food prices, if you look at the rent, if you look at the oil prices, they keep on increasing every single day. Also, if you look at the county and the government, they are complaining that they don't have money. When you look even across the globe, there are a lot of changes that are happening, and people keep on asking themselves what is actually happening in terms of business, or which is the best business I can start to invest and not to get affected by the current trends. So to answer those kind of questions, what has really happened? It is because the economy has changed and people are learning on new ways of creating wealth or creating money because of, like for example, people are cutting down liabilities and they are acquiring assets that are very good for leveraging, maybe through making coming up with a system or creating a way that is being connected to the current economy as things are happening. Why? Because the economy has evolved. Maybe the system that we used to do before are now changing into new things that you are supposed to be adjusting to. And that is how you find some businesses are collapsing or they're not thriving because the economy has changed on how people are doing their business. For example, I'm going to discuss about the revolution, how the world began or how people began making their wealth long time ago up to the current revolution we have. Let me discuss different revolutions up to the current revolution we have right now. When you look at the early man, this is how they used to create their wealth or how they used to survive. They used a revolution that was known as hunting and gathering. This revolution was based on being focused, where a man had to find, maybe, let's say, weapons or different tools that they had to use, maybe to hunt down the animals or even to look for things to eat, maybe from the forest, from different grounds, and men had to develop the skill of being focused for them to actually hunt or get down the food they would like to have. The second revolution was known as agrarian revolution. This is where we see the formation of agriculture. And for those people who had assets in terms of land or in terms of animal that they used to plow land with, these are the people who were wealthy during those times. They actually needed just enough land to put their crops and hire many people and animals who were used to plow the land. And those are some of the people who, this is where we see the creation of different crops, the creation of different technology in agriculture. And so those are some of the revolution that were used early before. The third revolution was known as industrial revolution. Now, during this revolution, this is where business efficiency in terms of who are the people that who are the people who are supposed to work, and this is why we see the formation of industries. And industry, if you look at how industries work, this is where one work or one product was being used to be made by a group of people in terms of a chain, where you'll find that one person had a single activity to come up with an a full product. And for example, if you look at people like Henry Ford, these are the people who utilized this revolution, and because they came up with a system of industrialization. From there, which is the next revolution that came up, this is where we call information era. Information era, this is where now we had a formation of internet. And for you to thrive during that time, you needed data to access the internet. And this is why we see the people like Mark Zuckerberg, we see Larry Page, we see Bill Gates coming up with the different revolution or different idea or different ways of making wealth. And these are some of the revolution that people actually get. People who used to utilize those revolution very well went up making money. Now, which is the current revolution that we are currently right now? The current revolution of 21st century is known as a connected economy. And under this revolution, the people who are making wealth out of it are using a very simple principle of creating or building relationship. For example, if you look at people like Jack Ma, Jeff Bezos, these are the people who have utilized by building a relationship in terms of creating a system that doesn't need people to be at the same place, but actually just need to be connected using a system. For example, if you look at the formation of Alibaba, Amazon, Kilimall, Jumia Mall, these are just an example, but a few of a connected or a built relationship where you find, for example, if you look at Amazon, you don't need to actually walk into a shop for you to purchase a product. What you just need is you just need to get connected to that shop using your either your internet or using maybe your phone, maybe your laptop, and you are able to communicate with somebody from another region whom you don't actually need to travel to that place to acquire that product. So for those people who are utilizing this kind of revolution are the one who are making wealth currently in this generation. Finish this, let me give you 6 facts about those people who have come up with different systems that are actually creating wealth for them. And if you utilize some of this system, you are going to be one of the people who are going to be making wealth in this type of revolution. For example, look at Amazon. Amazon, the inventor or the person who came up with the system of Amazon does not have any retail shop. Rather, you just have a system where people are connected using different devices. Look at Netflix. The owner of Netflix does not have cable. And if you look at Netflix is one of the growing TV station where people are able to watch their favorite programs using their phone or using their whichever devices they are using without actually owning a TV. Look at Uber. How are people connected with the Uber? You just need the Uber application and you are able to get to where you want. And the owner of Uber does not own a taxi company. What he has just come up with is a system of people ordering a car they want to travel with or the places they want to go without using their devices. Another good example of the people who have actually utilized this revolution is the founder or the formation of Facebook. And if you look at Facebook, this is the most popular social media that is being used around. And people are able to be connected using this system from different locations, different regions, using their favorite devices. Another fact is look at the formation of Airbnb. Now, the founder of BNB does not have a real estate or the so-called the houses, but he has actually come up with a system of where people can actually book a room or get a place of accommodation by just using a system. Lastly, look at Alibaba. Alibaba is an online shop. You don't need to walk into a retail shop or an actual shop for you to purchase a product. What you just need is you just need an internet and you are able to access a shop that is from very far miles away from you and you are able to purchase a product and within given number of days or hours the delivery will done at your doorstep. Now, if you look very well at this 21st century, these businesses, example, the Alibaba, the Facebook, the Airbnb, were not there 20 years ago. But if you look at the money or the kind of wealth these kind of people are creating, is very much far. If you look at the people during the industrial or if you look at the hunting and gathering eras. The question is, maybe you're asking yourself now, which is the business you can start for you to be part of the connected economy? Or maybe you are thinking, oh, me, I can start maybe an Airbnb, or I can own a Facebook account, or maybe I can't create such kind of business. But you can still get fit into this kind of economy. Now, which is this business that you are going to start? Now, for you to understand that business, I'm going to discuss here a very simple graph or a very simple circle for you to understand how people actually create their wealth or get to create their money. Now, the first group of people are the people who are employed. If you look at this type of people, one, they need to put in a lot of hard work. This type of people, they have no actual security. They don't have time, which means time equals to money. The other side is there are people who don't want to be employed, but they rather choose to have to own their business or to be self-employed. Still, these people need a lot of income, a lot of cash to start their business. Also, this type of business comes with a lot of risk, comes a lot of, you need a lot of insufficient funds to run. Maybe the job owns you in terms of you are supposed to be at your job for you to make money. However, if you look at the other side of this circle, we have the people who own the system and people who money, or people who have the staff who are working for them. How? They have an easy work because they have a supervision, they have no, they have a very stable income, they have enough time or spare time for them to make their money. What do I mean by that? They have created a system whereby, if you look for example at the supermarkets, if you look at very big shops, this is a system where the owners have actually come up with a system of people are working for them to create wealth for them. The last one is the people who are known as the investors. These are the people who money works for them. What do I mean by that? They have invested in bonds, they have shares, most of them they don't have debts, they have a plenty of money and enough freedom, which is whereby because they have invested into the system that are creating money for them. Finish up, this is the best business that I will advise you to start in this connected economy, and you'll have that opportunity to belong to the business side of the circle or the investor side of the circle, and you'll be able to have a system that is going to create wealth for you time to come and the coming days. This is network marketing. If you have read the book known as The Business of 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki, this is one of the successful billionaire in the United States of America, and he has written a very wonderful books like Rich Poor Dad. And if you are able to access or read the book Business of 21st Century, you are going to learn that he talks about different business model, be it blue collar jobs, white collar jobs, and he suggests that the best business for you to start in this century and is going to have that potential of giving you wealth is network marketing. But if you look at other businesses, which other people are still doing and they're still doing very well, they also have risk or things that you are supposed to have for you to develop or start that business. For example, if you want to start a business, you need rent, you need the cost of operation, you need maybe salaries to pay the staff, you need to pay the taxes, the license, and the legalization of that business. But when you look at network marketing, the only thing is you need to start is the capital or the money to join with. That is the only thing you need as compared to other business. Then also another thing when you come to network marketing, if you compare other business, there is no support or someone to actually show you if in that case you don't have one. And that's why you find most people, their businesses are failing because they don't have someone to mentor them or to show them how that business is conducted. But when you come to network marketing, there is mentorship, there is training program, people are being shown on how that business is conducted. But based on my own experience, if you want to succeed in network marketing, there are things you need to have or to develop. One, you need to be teachable, you need to be coachable, and lastly, you need to be available. What do I mean by teachable and being coachable? You need to allow yourself to be taught or to be shown by the person who introduces you to network marketing on how that business is conducted or how to build your system, and you'll be able to succeed. Lastly, if you are looking to invest or to get started with network marketing, I'm ready to help you. I'm ready to support you to show you how this kind of business is being conducted, and you'll be one of the people who will have a very successful story in this century. Now, the simple thing you need to do is I'm going to leave my WhatsApp contact in the description section. Check it out, contact me, ask me any question you want to know about network marketing. Otherwise, I'm ready to help you to get started. But if you have found something informative in this video, give it a like, subscribe, or if you have a question you want to ask or you want to know, you can still free to leave it in the comment section, or you can WhatsApp me using my WhatsApp contact in the description section. Thank you for watching. See you there.